peeps, and welcome to today's Daily Glen. I haven't done this in a while, so I should stop calling it Daily Glen, but that's been with the channel since it started, so yeah. And you might be wondering, are you downstairs? Why, you're wrong. I'm not downstairs, because I've always been in my room doing stuff, but I'm not in my house. I am not in my house. I am at my cabin. So, yeah. Okay, so anyway, today we will be reviewing the best Castlevania game and only I've ever played. And probably the best Castlevania game in the history of planet Earth, if not Symphony of the Night, which I've never played, but I've heard good stuff about it. So I would have to, if I ever do play and beat Symphony of the Night, I will review that and kind of like compare it to Super Castlevania 4. But yeah, we're doing Super Castlevania 4. Released in 1991 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. So basically the main plot of the game, every 100 years, Dracula raises from his grave and wreaks havoc across Transylvania. And there's a family known as the Belmont family who has always been like a vampire hunter. They've always been vampire hunters for like their whole family history. In this one, it's a remake of the original Castlevania, and I don't like to think about that for some reason. I like to think that it's its own adventure. But yeah, this game's pretty revolutionary. So yeah, every 100 years, Dracula raises from his grave, and whatever member of the Belmont family is alive, grabs his whips Dracula to death. But first they have to go through with all of his minions. But every 100 years, when he's dead, he gains more power and more power. By then, he wouldn't have been defeated ever. Well, actually, yes, he would. And it says that Trevor Belmont was the first person to actually kill Dracula. So, this can't be a remake. Might have super duper. Yeah, might have. Why did I even say super duper? It might have really distinct similarities, but I'm not sure if it's an actual remake. But yeah, this time Dracula is at his most powerful, and then Dracula rises from his grave and starts absolutely demolishing Transylvania. Everyone calls upon Simon Belmont, the best and most powerful Belmont of the whole family, to go grab his whip and grabs himself weapons. Find the chicken in the wall and go defeat Dracula by going through his castle. He's in the highest tower. So yeah, my first thoughts about the game when I first played it, this game sucks. When I replayed it, just for the sake of replaying it, I love this game. Maybe I've just become more branched out with my tastes in video games, but like, I like this game a lot, and I mean a lot. It's on I only have it on the SNES Classic, and that's literally my most played game on there, right behind Mega Man X, which I'm like, nothing can top Mega Man X. If this tops Mega Man X, then I'm not even a Mega Man fan, I'm more of a Castlevania person. But no, I'm not a Castlevania, well, I am a Castlevania person, but I'm not full, yes, I actually am, about it. I did a Crash Bandicoot reference in a Castlevania video. That doesn't make any sense. I actually first saw that video. Also, Beanos. Beanos is awesome. But anyway, so the first stage, 1-1, everything is called blocks. There's 11 of them in total. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we got A and B. So, like, the first part of the first block is just, it's easy as heck. Just do stuff, find chicken. You also you get whip upgrades. I mean, this game is actually one of the hardest in the whole series, so you can get whip upgrades. So, the first whip is just the normal leather whip, like. But the second upgrade, which is the middle one, it's like, it turns into a chain whip and it's like, but in the third one, double, like, probably adds a third of its length to it, and it's like, so, yeah. And, yeah. This game added something that makes the sub-weapons not that useful, but I mean, they're useful sometimes, but was a staple for the rest of the series. The ability to whip your whip every 8 directions. All 8 directions, by every. So you can go forward, backward, up, down, diagonal. No, it's only 6 directions. But also if you hold, and also something really useful in some bosses, if you keep holding down Y, which is the button you use to whip your whip. So, yeah, it kind of hangs down. It can act as either a weapon or a shield. So, and it was especially useful for me when I was fighting Dracula, because his first attack, he shoots like a ball of stuff, a ball of whatever he's shooting, and then like and then it's like. If you jump over it, it shoots into 3, but if you whip it, it'll turn into 5 of them, and if you hold Y still, it'll destroy the projectiles that are flying at you, so, yeah. And, I'm gonna get earwax. But, yeah, the bosses in the game. The first boss is Skeleton Guy, riding on a skeleton horse. Once you defeat the skeleton horse, he jumps off and he's doing this sword thing at you. The second boss is Medusa. It looks like a very drunk Medusa, whatever it is. And the third boss is a big dragon guy with 2 heads. The fourth boss, I forget. The fifth boss, I'm pretty sure, no, I forget that too. Sixth and seventh. I definitely remember this because this one is the one I struggled so much on. And that's bat made out of gold. Yes, he like swoops down and he is dropping some gold that actually hurts you, so you gotta do it from a distance. But he turns into 3 bats and they're all dropping stuff, so he turns into 3 tiny bats if you hit him enough times. And then that was the part that really annoyed me. So after that, after that stage, the next part of the next stage is that has the best music in the whole game. Oh yeah, 1-2 has the second, no, the third best. And the 4th best has to be Vampire Killer. Yeah, that boss is a mummy. Mummy. And then the next boss is a whole group of bosses. So we got this first boss is like a skeleton bird thingy, I don't know. And acts like a spear. If you hit it enough times, it just starts doing this. And that was really annoying. The next boss is like this dragon thing. Yeah, that one's pretty normal and easy. But the next boss is another staple of the series, Death. And oh Lord, I had a lot of trouble with Death. But after that, you get rewarded with the sweet and sweet sound of absolute nothing. When I was in that room after I defeated Death, I'm like, save game! And then I'm like, what do I do? I'm nervous. I only have 2 bars left on my thing. So I go over there. I'm like, the torches start lighting them up. I'm like, Drac freaking Eula. I'm like, Dracula time. And also, you can moonwalk. You can moonwalk up and down stairs. But the music in this game, oh Lord, it's heavenly. Probably the best soundtrack in the history of Castlevania games. Here are 2 of the best. That's good music. But yeah, the music in this game, outstanding. But like, yeah, the gameplay is pretty cool. But yeah, this is all I have to say about the video. I need to be done right now, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.